I think a lot of times with Social Security, there's almost a misconception of how it actually works. So it's probably helpful to understand a little bit about the granular parts of Social Security, as boring as that sounds. So essentially what we're talking about is a program that you contribute to every single paycheck, regardless of if you're a business owner or if you're simply just an employee. But essentially 6.2% of every paycheck goes into the Social Security Trust Fund. And it's not a contribution, it is a tax. And if you are a business owner, you have to match that 6.2% on the employee level, on the employer level. So 12.4% of every paycheck is going into Social Security, and ultimately what we're talking about is this money is then turned around and put into a trust fund, which then pays out to everyone that's either going to be in the system someday when they turn Social Security on, or is currently in the system. Now, what that looks like on a futuristic level is if the program does run out, in quotes run out, which is it's set to do currently in the early 2030s right now, what would essentially happen is everything would turn into a conveyor belt. So I just mentioned 12.4%, although that would probably go up if the program were to run out. That 12.4% would then just turn and go straight into the pockets of those who are currently retired and have turned their Social Security on. So it's not something I necessarily see happening. Social Security is probably the largest program currently in America, so a lot of times they would redirect resources into it and make sure that it is okay. So I always talk about people when they're planning around Social Security, make sure you don't have it, as an integral part of your plan in terms of covering all of your living expenses that your income is currently covering. But it is important to understand that something probably is going to be there. So you're probably doing yourself more of a disservice letting politics play into this and thinking it's going to be smaller or not there at all simply because of something that's said on one of the large media channels.